Up next, we'll see the last two #1 overall picks. Joe Burrow hosting the former Clemson Tiger, Trevor Lawrence. It's the Jaguars in town for a fight against the Bengals, and it's coming your way on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, it's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 21 carries, 108 for the yardage and the score, too.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much. And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Looking downfield for Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Well, we saw Trevor Lawrence take plenty of deep shots in his days at Clemson, and he shows off that cannon of an arm here as a rookie at the NFL level. And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's brought down getting this one up to about the 35. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down. Now Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Now it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings us up to the 47.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The numbers for Mixon last week, 13 carries, 71 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And some space here. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 19-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase.
Now Burrow loses the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Every time I see James Robinson make a run, as we just saw there, one word comes to mind for me, and that's determined. Undrafted, out of Illinois State, always doubted, and all he did, finished 6th in the NFL in rushing. What a find he was in 2020, and he expects that to continue in 2021.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. On play action, Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. When he launched that football, I'm guessing he was thinking end zone, but he'll take it. Now they're knocking on the door.
I like the way you can read his thoughts. Think of it from the opposite side of the ball. They thought they had a chance to make a play and knock it away. Didn't get it done. Can they reset now and hold them to a field goal?
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. So the defensive front holding strong there on 4th and inches.
And how about the battle of big people up front? That turned into a leverage game, didn't it? Defensive linemen, they won it. Lower than the offensive guys, pushed them back, knifed through, and made a great play. And how about the rapport that these two had last year as rookies? Exactly what the Bengals had in mind when they made Joe Burrow the 1st-round pick and T. Higgins the 2nd.
Now Burrow on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Burrow will throw. Here's Higgins out of the right side.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end, Sample. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Mixon diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he is going to have a Jags first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Lawrence to Chenault for a Jaguar first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They run. Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Robinson. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. Lawrence going to kick this outside to Chenault. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Uzama. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Burrow. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. He is putting on a show in this 2nd quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's a run with Mixon, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Lawrence will throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Here's Lawrence. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here's the 7th play in this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will knot things up here late in the 1st half. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points. Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
He completes it to Boyd. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Burrow looking to pass. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Caught right side, Tate. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. To the air again, Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
But he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On first and 10, Joe Burrow.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target.
But it'll be second down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man, one of the best.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On the run, it's Mixon. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
He's got a man complete.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
On second down, here's Mixon, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Jameis Olawale. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now Lawrence. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive...
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Burrow will throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Burrow on play action. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
On the Jets sweep, here's Chase. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Burrow. Touchdown Bengals. It's complete. Drew Sample, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
First down, here's Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now it's Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown! C.J. Uzomah. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Gostkowski the extra point. And the lead is now 24. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. On third down, Lawrence. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play he wasn't just thinking first down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Shaquille Griffin, former Seahawk, up to make the stop. Back to Mixon on second down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. The Jaguars on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Able to slither by. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Burrow. That is caught. It's Uzomah. That's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. From the gun to give to Mixon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says,
touchdown Bengals! Drew Sample with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Lawrence to Chark, 1st down, Jacksonville. On 1st down, Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Lawrence.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that down.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 7. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Zach Taylor has made the decision. Easy to go. So a good decision that time by Zach.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that will extend this big lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their 38.
They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
Mixon with a 1st down and more. And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
97 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Now Joe Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down now, Mixon. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
This Bengal defense now making their way back out onto the field. They are holding serve here at home. The fans were into this one. They did what they needed to do.
And right now I'm just cupping my hand to my ear and listening to the approval that they're getting from the home crowd right now.
That's actually true, by the way. He was physically cupping his hand right here.
A job well done. Exactly what you want to accomplish, though. Let's face it, we talk to every coach in the league. We want to take care of our home games, establish home field superiority, win at home, and they're going to get that done.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. But to throw again is Lawrence.
Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
Going for it all. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defense